guys, Ginger Cook here, John Little, and this is our Merry Christmas acrylic tutorial. And we've got some giveaways you're not going to believe. It's going to be almost constant giveaways. We're really celebrating the Christmas holiday with you guys. We've got paintings. We've got paint sets. Salvador went all out. You can't believe what they're allowing us to give away for you guys today. And for those of you who are watching this as we air it. And so we hope we have a big crowd. If not, those of you that are here, I've got a really good chance of winning something. Even 7 original Ginger Cook paintings. No kidding. So,
no way.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, it is the bomb. Plus some fantastic step-by-step tutorials that you can own and download. A couple of those.
Oh.
It's an exciting show. Plus, we're going to paint something really neat.
All in the same day?
All in the same day, John.
It's going to be a marathon.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to go on down to the desktop. Let's see what you got.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm putting out a bunch of paint here. And I just wanted to show you just some of the things that we'll be giving away. The Salvador Paint Company said that we could give away how many boxes of these, John?
3.
3 boxes of the 6 professional acrylic paint. That's from them. That's Merry Christmas from Salvador, right? And then their regular paint kits like this that come with this and the 24 paints and the palette paper, the sponge palette, the plastic palette, and 12 brushes, right? How many of those can we give away?
3 of those.
3 of those. And, no, it gets even better. And how many just individual sets of brushes can we give away?
10.
10 of these?
Yep.
10. You guys, 10. And then it gets even better. It's hard to believe.
How can it even get better than this? Are you kidding me?
No, it doesn't, because I told you there'd be some original paintings. If you'll notice these postcards,
I love
there's actually were 4 to the set, and we're not only going to give away the postcards, the 2 postcards. We're going to mail those out, but there's a tutorial there's a tutorial on how to do these, and it's for our basic supporters, our Beginner Acrylic Academy, and our senior and Wave and Water. That's on all the websites. However, if you're not a member of any of those things, we also have this as a downloadable lesson. One of these will be given away as a downloadable lesson. So, and that's over a $35 value. And why you want that is that you really want to watch these, because this teaches you how to paint quickly and loosely. This is a fantastic video to own. And if you want to become a basic supporter, which is $4.95 and up, you also will have access to that video. So if you haven't become a basic supporter yet at beginneracrylicartist.com, why don't you join now? You can cancel at any time. Give us a month. See if you don't think we're fabulous, right? So there's that. Now you'll see that I do a lot of 6x8 paintings. This was a YouTube video I did some time ago on YouTube, but I have the original painting for that. Someone will win that. Someone's going to win our sailboat in the sun. That's neat. How about this one? This was really a wonderful our garden patio. So that's going to be one that's available. And also, this is one of my favorites. It's just a paint tube and some paint's kind of an abstract.
It's one we used for our thumbnail.
We used it for our thumbnail. We love that. And then I found this in the archive somewhere. This little funny bird. I don't know when we taught this. It's cute. Someone's going to win that. So that's just the start of a fabulous, fabulous show, isn't it? And no, it gets even better than that. Not only are we going to paint a snow globe today, okay? We're definitely going to be painting a snow globe.
Definitely.
In fact, we did this some years ago. It's one of my first snow globes, and I did it originally for the Wave and Water class. It was very small. I think we even sold the original.
Yes,
and we're going to take this 9x12 canvas, which has just been painted blue, kind of an ultramarine blue color, with a little white in it, and we're going to put this snow globe on it. All right, with the dolphin.
One like that.
One like that.
We're going to update it.
We're going to update this painting for everybody. Merry Christmas from us to you. So those of you who have been hanging out with us, and I know some of you are alone for Christmas, I want to give a big shout out to our moderators who could come. Judy has been one that has been living by herself now since the COVID started. Hasn't seen a family member in 9 months. Since whatever that started, February, okay? And see, who else do we have here? I think we have Luann and we have Steffi, maybe?
Steffi, yep.
And I
Steffi's
think
there.
Liz was going to be here if she was going to try.
Mona, we have Mona.
And hi, Mona from Sweden.
Mona's in the house.
Mona's all the way in the house in Sweden. It's late at night for her.
Not that late. She's still up.
Well, she's still up. It's still late. Okay, and she was with us last night when we joined my daughter Cinnamon for her
Her wedding.
Her wedding.
That's a repeat wedding.
It's a
She
repeat.
didn't get remarried.
She didn't get remarried, but she got married 23 years ago at the Renaissance Fair in Texas, and they hadn't seen the video in like 20 years. We all watched that. It was fun for me, and I think a lot of other people liked it too. If you haven't catched that over there on the Art Sherpa channel,
And it really let you appreciate the technology we have today, because that was done back on VHS days.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. John was able to get it up. John was able to get it up on YouTube. Now, I want to show you this real quick. This is the Christmas tree that John and I got this year.
Oh, and who did a video on that?
John did a video, and it's hysterical on us putting. It's really funny.
It's an instructional video.
It's an instructional video on how to put this tree together, and it's over there on the Tech Bear channel, thetechbear.com. So
you
later
can't say thetechbear.com because that's not it.
That's not it. What is it? It's the Tech Bear on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Well, my mistake.
I believe thetechbear.com is already taken by somebody that's not me.
Oh yeah, sorry, I lied. It's not that. It's the Tech Bear. How do you spell tech?
TECH.
Okay, there you go. The Tech Bear on YouTube, and that's John does that channel. What's on that channel, which is so good for John? If you haven't subscribed
It's my therapy.
to that, it's John's therapy. People write and say, "How do I take a picture with my camera and somehow get it to you?" So he'll do a little video on that. Or how do I post something on Facebook? And he'll do a video on that. So it's really all the questions you've ever wanted to know about how to make the silly equipment work. There's like all your computers and toys, and you have a tablet, and someone else has an iPad, and someone else is watching on their phone, and everybody's gotten confused. And just when you thought you knew, they upgraded everything, and now you don't know how to make anything go anymore. John has explained it all on the Tech Bear. And if it's something he hasn't explained, you just use the contact us on any one of our websites and say, "John, how do I do this?" So that's what the Tech Bear is. He just posts.
Our website.
Yeah, you go to the website. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, this Christmas tree, he not only has this fabulous video, he edited, it's so fun, but of how we put this rainbow Christmas tree together.
Now the directions are cute. You open them up and say, you can put this together in 15 minutes, and then you read them a little further. It's 45 minutes to fluff it. It took us 2 hours to put this puppy up.
And then he edited the video, so he sped it up a lot.
I cut it down to an hour. The best I could do was an hour. And I cook out a lot of good stuff. So.
But that's an hour. And then there's more. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's more.
I can't believe we're doing more.
Yeah. So John and I thought in honor of our rainbow Christmas tree, we would make a rainbow cake, which meant John would make a rainbow cake. I thought it was my idea, though, and I found the stuff to make it. That counts, right? Yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, you were there.
I was there going, yes, John, more frosting. So anyway, we're going to show you that cake tonight, and I hope that you'll have a cookie or something with us, celebrate.
We would send you the cake, but it'll never make it.
We can't make the cake, but we're going to show you our cake, and we're going to eat some. Is that fun?
And we'll think of you as we're eating it.
We'll think of you as we eat it. We're going to celebrate our Christmas cake with you. Yes. So, now
the show should not last more than 20 minutes, so hold on to your hats.
Yeah, so we're working on that. So I put out a bunch of some paint, which I thought, this is the Salvador paint. I started to put out some paint. I've got some titanium white here. What we're going to do is we're going to just, the traceable for this will be on...
somewhere
on our... on our beginneracrylicartist.com, probably tomorrow. Hopefully.
I don't think I can get my boy to work today.
Yeah, well, nobody's working on Christmas. We're lucky to work on Christmas. But
Is this really work? I mean, do we ever really work?
No, it's fun, right?
Yeah, we don't work.
We're fun. So again, for those of you that are spending the holidays with us...
John, what is Ginger's shirt? I'm curious.
Oh, I have this penguin.
Wait. Let me flip back over to you.
I've got this really cute penguin.
And... All right, lift up a little bit. Lift up. There we go.
See my little penguin?
Little penguin.
Isn't he cute? I'm wearing a Christmas shirt just for you guys. I'm willing to risk getting paint on it, just so we could all be festive.
Oh, please don't get paint on that.
He's
Now
so
that
worried.
you said it that way.
This is kind of like Russian roulette, right? Only with paint.
Ginger, you look marvelous.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So here's our outline for our snow globe.
Now, you would happen to know that's the same as our Reindeer Charlie one.
Yes, the same one as the
I
reindeer
really like
one.
that globe.
So do I have Charlie somewhere to show? Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
buried
you
underneath
said you
some
brought
stuff.
it over there.
He's buried underneath there. Well, you'll see, so that, yeah, the reindeer, that's the same one. So we're going to do this. Make sure you've got this lined up straight. You want the bottom of this to be level, right? So don't get your thing on crooked. And then when you're taking photos of your pictures and you have anything with buildings and stuff, you've got to get the sides parallel.
Now, see, that was a question that was asked. How do I make sure that I get it squared up in my camera?
Yeah.
I will do a little video on that.
Okay, good, John, because people are confused.
I've got a little bit behind because of, I don't know why.
Stuff that happens.
Well, because the Queen says, I think we need to do this.
We should make a cake. All right, do you see that? So I've got, there's my transfer paper. So
what kind of transfer paper is that?
this is Sorel, and we buy it by the roll, but you could use it over and over again. You can buy it in small sheets, like typing paper size sheets, though I realize nobody types anymore, but those of you who remember what that size is. What size is that, John, when you buy typing paper size sheets?
8.5 by 11.
8.5 by 11 sheets. You can buy like 5 colors. That's in our Amazon store, or you can buy it in the roll. But the thing is that roll, there's a lot in the roll, unless you're doing giant paintings.
Janny says, I look marvelous. Thank you, Janny.
John does look marvelous. And he looks so cute putting that tree together. He looks very nice in those blue jeans, may I say.
Hey, steady. This is a PG-rated show, you know.
I know, but I'm just saying, darling. They give hot pants a new name, don't they, when you wear them? So, all right, sorry. I digress.
Oh, my. How quickly we digress.
Okay, well, yes. Okay.
I got a lot of videos to do. I still have to do the black and white video for the quintessential color mixing guide.
Yeah.
To show you guys how I did that, because there's quite an art to that as well.
So it's an interesting thing. We want to thank everybody that purchased our color mixing journal and that understood that it was like 13 hours just in how to make the journal. We can't print you a journal and mail it to you because it wouldn't work. It would be totally worthless. You have to be able to mix the colors with whatever you're using. But what you learn in that journal on those videos is so fabulous. And, we give you a materials list, and you can, any good, one lady did hers on index cards. She felt that rather than have it in a big book journal, for her it would be easier to just do it on, kitchen index recipe cards.
I personally would lose them.
I mean, to me that wouldn't work. But, the idea isn't that it works for me, it's that it works for you. Yes? Yes and yes?
Yes and yes.
So, how did we do with that, by the way? Oh, wow, are you impressed? Look at that. I'm impressed. That worked really well.
Almost like you know what you're doing.
You'd think, wouldn't you? Did we get everybody? We did. All right. Well, there's that. Okay, that's kind of fun. Now, what do we got out there for an audience? Anybody even showing up here for Christmas here, John?
No, nobody's here. Only 321 souls.
Well, I think we got to do. Has anybody entered a drawing yet?
They just got the link. Let me just see how many entrees.
Oh, listen, we'll do a drawing in 5 minutes. Hurry up
we're
and enter.
going to do a drawing once we hit 100 people entered. We're not there yet.
Okay, well, you don't want to give these people a break. Come in. They came early. They were on
time.
100.
I mean, that's a 1 in 100 chance. That's a good odds.
I don't know. I think you should do whoever's here in 5 minutes. Give the people that
Who's ever
entered
here
early
in
a break.
5 minutes?
Well, the next 5 minutes.
Well,
You have 5 more minutes to enter for the first drawing.
5 more minutes to enter before the first drawing. What are we going to give away first, my queen of mine?
We're going to give you away a fabulous set of these paints right here.
Okay, a 6-pack.
The 6-pack of the Salvador paints. And that's kind of nice, right?
Yep.
There's some extra colors there. Salvador's going to mail those to you. So somebody's going to win. And how many of these sets do we have to give away?
We had 3 to begin with, and we still have 3 now.
I I love how he does math. So then we'll have 2 left after we give this away.
Oh, look at you!
Yes, I know.
You did that without your fingers or anything. How did you do that?
I'm telling you what, and I have sandals on my feet. So there you go. Hard to imagine, isn't it? All right.
Oh, my, oh, my.
Now that I've done that, I'm going to just basically...
Basically?
Basically.
Oh, basically.
Basically, I'm going to just go ahead and sketch in. If you imagine this is a clock, right? So this would be, what, 9 o'clock? Ooh, let's sharpen that. It doesn't even go. There.
Oh,
okay, so that's, this is 9 o'clock. Doesn't write. All right, so I'll use a different chalk. I can do that. This is still kind of damp. John just gessoed this.
Well, it's not, it shouldn't be damp. I used the old hair dryer and everything.
Yeah, but it is. So this is 9, this is 3. We'll say this is 12. And we're going to call this 6, all right? Everybody's good with that? So somewhere between about 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock already?
Then we're going to do a line kind of like this and draw a cross here. Yeah? Yes? And then from, let's see, let's just do 1, 2... I can do that, right?
1, 2?
Yeah, I can do that. So we're going to say somewhere between, halfway between, okay,
what
so
brand
this
of
is
gesso
through,
do you recommend? We prefer the Holbein or the Liquitex is what we've been using. I don't think, have we ever used any of Goldens? I don't think we have any Golden
I
gesso.
don't think so. So we're going to go somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock and 9 and, let's see, this
10.
would be, let's do this right. This is 10, this is 11, yeah?
Between 10 and 11?
Yeah, so somewhere between, and this is, well, I didn't even get this right. So this is 1, let's just get this right, because it's a clock, so it's important, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, this was 3, right?
Oh, my.
So somewhere between 9 and 10, we're going to come along here like this and do that. Now, here's the secret. Water's level, so try not to get it down to 3 or something. It's going to look really screwy, like somebody tipped your globe over and all your water fell out. So you really don't want that, okay?
Oh.
So we're going to say, and here's 12 o'clock. Let's do a line down here like that. You're ready for that. So just past 12 o'clock, we're going to make a little mountain like that. And then we're going to come over here to 2 o'clock and bring one down and cross that over. And this is going to be sky, right? Yes. Okay, so then this is the water, okay? And then right here, there's going to be, just past the middle of this is going to be, and about halfway there, it's going to be a little bit of a wave here coming down like that. And then starting just above where our water, our back of the water is we're going to say there's some rocks here. And we're going to come down in here like this and make some rocks. And we'll do the same thing here. Start here and just make, so the rocks kind of stick out of the water a little bit, and then there's a little bit of sand down here. Okay? In other words, snow globes sit pretty level on their base. They don't go, it's not a complete circle. They sit on a base. It's a little trick. And some of you, I noticed when you're painting your snow globes, you didn't take into account enough for the base. Yeah? All right, so then we're saying that's the base here. So see what we did here? Yes, yes, and yes. So that's what we're painting. Any questions?
I'm busy picking numbers, so I have no idea.
Have you picked a number yet?
I did pick a number.
It's 5 minutes. So who has won the first of our Salvador paint sets in the little jars, the 6 jars?
This person here.
And which is, where are they from?
They are from Delaware.
Delaware, all right.
Salvador. I have to write this down, otherwise I won't know.
Yeah, John's got to write it down. Now you have to you have to use the contact us and tell us your. No, John.
If your address is in here like I asked you to do, you are good to go.
Okay, we have to have an address though. You know?
The address is in here.
All right, so that's the first one of those.
Here.
Who gets that, John?
1 second, I got to get over to my right window.
Well, when he's looking to his window, let me know and I'll just be quiet, right?
This clock technique, Ginger, has taught us to be my favorite.
Yeah, it really works. It could make you can make your whole canvas a clock. Clocks can be rectangular. They can be anything. And then
they can't be digital.
No, they can't be digital.
Then they can't be anything.
He's a real smarty, isn't he? They can't be digital.
Winner.
Okay.
of the 6-pack
Is what?
Salvador paint is Alex. I can't say it's loud. Versa. Wait a minute. Versagen. I don't know. Alex. Alex V.
Alex V.
Alex V.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Only one entry is all you need. We'll use that same list throughout the entire day.
Yeah, we'll use your entry for the higher day. Now, I feel like we have a lot of stuff still going. So, hang to your seats. Start picking somebody else, and I'll keep going. I'll just explain what we're doing here. All right.
Oh,
so
good. Okay.
This was our sky, and we want to feel it kind of like nighttime and all of that. So let's take a little bit of purple and ultramarine blue. Come on up here. Let's make this a little darker up here. We'll just do that. And I'm using an angle brush. One of our larger ones. This is 5/8.
Looks like a 5/8 angle. Ruby Rattan silver.
Ruby satin silver. Ruby Rattan. Ruby Rotten Silver, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
No. So then, all right, so we're going to say there's that, and then as long as I'm doing that, I'm going to take that same dark color, and I'm going to put it on our rocks here, like that. I'm going to just fill that in right like this. And let's see, I need a little tiny bit of water, just a drop of water on this brush to... do you know what happens when you go over chalk? Is that it starts to pick up a little bit like sand. So if you're painting over any kind of chalk, keep in mind it has a tendency to want to do that. So, okay, so that's good. Now I think I'll take that same dark color, as long as we're just doing dark colors, put it down here at the bottom. And maybe I'll come around here like this and just do our sides. I want this a little darker down here at the bottom and our sides. It's just a little ultramarine blue and purple, in case you're wondering what color we're using. Okay. Alright, so far so good. And let's do the same thing up here. Let's just come on up here like this. Now,
Alright, we have another lucky winner. Brian Railsback. Winner of a Salvador paint kit of 24 colors and 12 brushes.
Oh, what did he win here? He won that?
Of course he won that. Are you not paying attention over there?
Yeah, but I want to show him. Let's just talk about that. So, he won this paint kit, or one like it, with the 12 brushes.
With 12 brushes, and flip it over. You got a little palette and a little sponge in there.
Where did I put the brushes?
Well, you had them out separately.
I did. Oh, here. That comes with this too, right?
Yep.
How neat is that? So
you get the whole kit and
whole
caboodle.
kit and caboodle. Wow, congratulations!
I love the kit and caboodle.
Thanks for joining us. Okay, so good. How many of those do we have to give away?
We have 2 left, my queen of mine.
2 left. You see, so you're not out of the running yet. Now, if you haven't, you just joined us. You haven't entered our drawing. Hurry up. You're missing out on good stuff. Yeah. Would you say that's true?
Oh, I would say that's true.
You're missing out on good stuff.
On some of the best stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. This is fun. Don't you think so? We'll just all celebrate Christmas together, and just Merry Christmas from the Salvador Paint Company to you guys, and from us to you guys. We're giving away hundreds of dollars worth of stuff tonight. I mean, really, literally hundreds of dollars worth of art and videos and paint, and I think that's kind of nice. And one thing I have to tell you guys is we so much appreciate you. We appreciate the fact you've hung with us all year during COVID. You've hung with our channel. You've commented. You've contributed. You've made fabulous donations. And helped scholarship others. And you've just been our friends all year long. And we love you very much. And we most appreciate it.
Indeed.
Indeed. So now I've got a little bit of a light color here. I'm going to mix that with a kind of a light blue color, and I want to mix that with just my mountain color. I'm going to come up here That's the kind of the lighter blue, the ultramarine blue and this lighter blue here. These two colors here. I'm just going to do that like that.
We've been very happy with the Salvador paints.
Yeah, they're nice paints, and then I'll tell you what. We promote an awful lot of stuff on our channel just because it's what I use. And we may put it in our Amazon store, and if you buy something, I might get 5 cents or something if you bought anything in our Amazon store. So it's not like if at the end of a month 1,000 people bought something, that'd be nice. But I'm just saying that for the most part, Salvador and the brush guys are the only ones that have done anything that I can see in a way of a thank you for
helping the artists.
For helping the artists out. And they do. They've given us discount codes for you every week that you can buy their paint because you watch our channel. They even suggested my channel on one of their boxes. Do we have that, John? Picture of that?
Sure. I'm not doing anything over here.
No, I mean, they've done that, right? And, it's been very, very, it's been lovely. It's been really lovely what they've done as far as supporting all of us. In the sense that, here it is. You see, they put this label on it. Ginger Cook says, premium paints, great variety, coverage 5 stars, right?
And we give it 6 if we could.
Yeah, we give it 6 stars, right? And so, that's what one of these sets looks like. When I say you won one of these sets, this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty?
Still sealed and
24 premium professional acrylic paints, and they really are. I mean, if you did it ounce for ounce, they're actually more expensive than some of the other paint brands.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
They're very expensive paints. They didn't cheap it up. They just made little tubes. Just makes sense.
But we got a lot of paintings when we did the quarantine quickies out of a set.
Yeah, we did set for we did 2 months worth of paintings on one box.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that they go a long ways if you don't overwater them. The trick is if you're using them like watercolor, you don't want to do that. But, that's just me. That's how I paint with them. But anyway, that being said, I think you should do. Have you drawn anybody else out?
I haven't. Well, yeah, I've got a number ready to go. I do.
Give me your number, John, because I think it's time for a painting.
A painting?
Yeah.
All right. Pick a painting, and we will do it to it.
I think it's time for a painting, and I say that because I have paintings.
You
here.
do.
I think somebody has won this little bird.
Oh, I love that little bird.
That was on original Ginger Cook bird painting.
That's going to go it's going to wing its way. Get that wing its way.
It's going to wing its way. Where's it going to wing the way to?
To San Diego, California.
No kidding. To who?
This person here.
Uh-huh. Somebody's going to get that?
Yeah, they provided address. I really appreciate you guys doing the address. I hope that's not a problem because it really speeds the whole process of me trying to track you folks down. Where is my window?
I just signed it. Somebody has won our wonderful little bird.
So, little bird. Little bird painting.
Winter bird. Is that fun? That was some little tutorial we did some years ago.
Little bird painting.
Which?
Winner is. I'm going to say Sorbana.
Savannah?
No, Sorbana.
Cervena.
Gosh. Ghosh.
Gosh. All right. Cervena. Congratulations. You've won a winter bird. Original Ginger Cook painting on real canvas. And that will be mailed to you after we varnish it.
After we shellac it.
I'll just put that over here so we don't forget.
Yeah, and don't do it again.
All right, so now we're gonna. I'm gonna put. This is fun. I think. Are you guys any comments, John?
Any comments? Tons. Winter bird.
Guys having fun?
6 by 8. Everybody's having fun. How could you not have fun? They're spending the day with us. Oh, we'd like to thank. We had a super chat come in from Lucinda. Thank you for doing this on Christmas and every other day. You're most welcome. And thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind.
Oh, speaking of super chat, we've had a few come in through the PayPal system. We have one from Connie. Thank you very much, Connie, for the donation through PayPal. We have another one from Michael. Thank you very much, Michael. Again, these are greatly appreciated. And Pam, commonly referred to as PJ.
Thank you, guys. Thank you
Peanut
very
butter
much.
and jelly. Thank you very much to each and every one of you.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about it. I got to talk to my daughter Cinnamon today, and you know, we kind of Skyped a little bit. Got to see the grandkids. It's not quite the same, is it, as when you're having Christmas with the family? And I think a lot of you have done that. And it's been a bit of a challenge, no question about it. This year, this has been a challenging year. But you know that I'll tell you one thing I'm proud of is I think we've all just hung in there and did what we could to stay safe and keep others safe. And you know, John and I, you know, did some masks on YouTube, and you know, I'd rather have them available there in our little Teespring store on YouTube. It's a little ultramarine blue in this. That was that lighter blue. That was that brilliant blue. Okay, just sort of putting in a little bit of, just putting in some colors there. And now I want to change brushes because I don't feel like rinsing one. I'll just keep that there. And I'm going to do, this is going to be my wave here. So I want this to be white like that. I'm going to say there's my wave. And if you want something to look a little translucent, you got to do it white. Well, that brush is, we've had out a long time. Put that over there. Try something smaller. Okay, so the trick with this is that here's a little bit of the white paint now. I'm going to come up here on the top of this mountain, and while this is still wet, and just put you need to leave some of the dark blue showing when you're doing something. I haven't dried it, just you see how that we're sort of mixing that lighter blue on the canvas. See how I did that? And then, so you start with a little paint. You started on the edge here, nothing on that side hardly. And then you come up here so that the white would be that part of the outline. Try not to just do a pyramid, okay?
But that's what we learned in first grade.
I know, but try not to do it anyway.
It's
just
hard.
I know it's tempting. And if you just pull it that way, maybe even take some of the paint off like that. Just pull it that way. I want a little bit of this light blue here. Just
if you forgot to put your address in, I will email you if you are lucky enough to win. We have Malta in the house. Hello, Lorraine from Malta.
Hey, all right.
She received her auction winnings in a timely fashion as compared to the freebie one.
Wow. Well,
I
mean, at one point, all the mail was just piling up in a couple of states and going out by slow boat to wherever everybody else.
Yeah.
There has been some, you know, some airline travel has sort of resumed. I assume some of the mail's now flying places opposed to just...
Yeah, I think it is.
It's just cruising on a big ship here. But see how I just did these back mountains there? And then let's add a little bit of an ice float. Like this too. Just come along here.
The one donation we got from Michael, that PayPal donation came from my husband because he is so thankful to you both for keeping me company while he has to work.
Oh.
And that's what we're here for.
Yeah, but you know, there's a lot of people working today. That, you know, you wouldn't think so, but there's a lot of people working today. And first responders, there's hospitals are full of people. They didn't go home because it was Christmas. Right, a lot of people are working today, and we appreciate the people that are, because it's just hard. Let's see. Let me put a little zinc white out. In fact, I'm going to use their white. I'm going to use their white because it's more translucent. I'm going to use the Salvador white.
It's a
little bit more translucent paint, and almost a zinc.
Yeah, a little stronger than the zinc. It's kind of a crossbreed.
We'd
like to thank Jackie for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Ginger, John, and all of the wonderful moderators. You're such an amazing and beautiful people to take your time today to do what you do, to make everyone smile a little bit more today.
Oh, gonna make John and me cry now. Thank you.
And we'd like to thank Terry for the super chat. You could have put a comment in there, but thank you just the same. Do appreciate it, guys.
You know the color I want?
I'm sure Salvador's got it. There's tons of them in there.
They probably do. I should get out my journal and see which one it is. I don't have it handy.
Your
I
journal?
want something. I want the.
Your journal's right there behind you.
Is it?
Yes, my queen. I left it there for you.
Oh yeah. I need to figure out. I need a green here.
You want a good green though.
I want the kind of something similar to say phthalo green.
Ooh.
Right. I'm gonna have to move some stuff.
Do you need help?
Well, I'm all right.
I'm not asking if you're okay. I'm just asking if you need help.
I don't know. All right, so here's the color mixing journal, okay? And this really isn't an ad. I want to make this particular blue-green color, and I didn't put out all my Salvador paints. I'm trying to fit. So I'm going to go over to the Salvador paint section, all right, which is here.
I don't know. I would use that yellow tab that's right there at the top. That
Oh
says
yeah, Salvador.
I mean,
Yeah, that
call
one.
me crazy, but
Yeah, here's some tabs, right? I like the tab parts. So I need the blue. I need this color.
that's a great color.
So the color I want is this color right here, which is permanent green deep with white.
And you got that color with permanent green. I wouldn't have guessed that.
No, so I couldn't remember. And then, but if I didn't have a Salvador paint, I could use phthalo blue and white and and a tiny bit of ultramarine blue and phthalo green, and I could get that. Isn't that interesting? I can get that and that by mixing all those colors together, just white to this, right?
I go with the permanent deep and a little bit of white myself.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going for. It's permanent deep. And wait, I got it.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, because I can't remember. Let me go back. This is it's number 357. Come on, now that's handy, right?
And we like to thank Elizabeth for making those labels for us.
Yes, thank you. So number 357
Saved me tons of time.
is this color right here. Okay.
Touch of white. I wouldn't have guessed that. Looking at that green, I would not have guessed that.
No, not in a million years. That's right. Just trying to remember we had it, but here's some white.
Hey, we'd like to thank Linda for the donation through PayPal. Thank you for all your wonderful tutorials. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Look at that color. You would not have guessed that from this, would you?
I wouldn't have. I thought I already said that.
You did, but I got to say it again.
You always get the last word.
No, it's great being me, isn't it? And is Linda Sue in the house?
Have not seen the name go by yet.
All
Hey,
right,
I'd like to thank
that's-
Jackie for the super chat. Thanks for being you with the little cartoon guy.
Oh, thank you.
I love the little cartoon guys.
Okay, so we're going to say that this is the bottom of this. Remember I told you this was kind of the underwater scene part of this, right? Right, like that. And let's just add a little bit more of that together. So let's just, because we're going over something pretty dark. Here's the secret. We're going over something very, very dark. Okay? Almost black. And we could have seen what that would do in our book too, because we do that when we put it over something dark. And what you get as opposed to putting it over white canvas, because your colors change. A, as they dry, and B, as if you're putting that color over white would look different than over black. And so you go, how do you know that? Well, I know these things. So I know these things. Like, for instance, here's a piece of white. You see how much lighter it is?
Oh, definitely.
See?
Yeah.
So think about that when you're mixing colors too, is that's
What's it going over?
What's it going over?
See, that's again why in the mixing journal we put it over a gray and put it over a black. So you have a dark color and a neutral color.
But and then you do it with whatever paints you're using. Now I've added a little bit of the this blue here, the brilliant blue, and this green color and the white. So I want it a little bit darker up here. Okay? Once we come up here like that to this part of the wave. Okay, and then did you know a little secret? When you're, as your wave raises up, starts to come up, okay? So it gets dark, it's the darkest. You'd think it would be darkest on the water here. It's, if you see waves doing this, like, right? where the waves are coming up is where it's dark, because basically what your water's doing is reflecting the sky, or as best it can. So I'm going to put a little bit of dark right up here like that. Now here's the trick.
Hey, we'd like to thank Joy for the donation that came in through Super Chat with a little kitty and a heart.
Oh, thank you very
Is that
much.
a kitty or a puppy?
Thank you,
Oh,
Joy.
it's a little animal.
Now,
And
see,
it's cute.
oh my God, I can't wait to go back and look at some of these. All right, so here's our little dark area here, yeah? And then we want to come under here with a little bit of this color, and we'll just, okay, now you're with me? Here's our, and then there's our wave. It's doing that, yeah? And then we're doing, then we're going to say that remember, waves, brush direction is everything. You have to have waves. This is coming over like that. So I've got a little bit of a dirty brush, and you can see how this is coming over like that.
I think it's time for another drawing.
And let's just do that like that. So you feel like it's coming over. And then here's the other secret: is that water gets darker as it gets down to the bottom. Did you guys know that? Yeah, because the light's coming down this way, so the water is the darkest as the deeper it gets. So this part of our ocean would be darker down here. Has to be. So wow, you're going. No ideas. You got someone else we can.
Yep. What's up for grabs now, my queen?
Oh, all right. Let's do a postcard.
Postcard.
All right. So I'll tell you what. Let's do a postcard, and let's do the actual postcard video.
And the video.
And the downloadable videos.
Okay, so that's a good way to do it. So I have a postcard to look at.
The postcard. You'll have one of the postcards to look at, and you'll have a downloadable video. Okay.
Video downloadable.
Don't you think that's a good idea? So that you'll have that, and you can just have that. You're just like you keep a book forever. That's perfect.
Keep it forever.
Yeah. So these are
it's
actual.
It's going to go to Long Island.
Long Island. Wow.
That'd be New York.
New York. All right. So this is actually one of the stamps. That's the Columbine. In case you didn't know, that's Colorado state flower.
Which postcard are you giving, my queen?
The one with the Columbine flower and the petunias.
Petunias.
Yeah, petunias and
So
and these were actually videos that we did on YouTube. These little videos, these are videos that we've got on YouTube as far as how to paint the paintings. But we show you how to paint something small and very loose. Now, because if you're going to dash off a pretty little postcard to somebody, if you buy some of these, if you live in the States or maybe where you live, your country does this too, and you can they already have a blank postcard with their stamp on it. You don't want to spend a lot of time, but you want to give them something that people would cherish. And so this is a good video on how to do that. And again, the videos, this particular video is available to our basic supporter. We put that out this December and up. For all of our Academy members have this in both academies. But we also made it a downloadable lesson. So someone has won the downloadable lesson for this.
That someone is Nancy Wagner.
Nancy Wagner, congratulations. And the
so you have a downloadable, and you have a postcard winging your way.
Winging your way. All right. So
probably wait till after the rains you guys are getting up there, rains and snow.
Let's do another one of those because let's do two because do you have another one to go?
Well, I certainly do. I've got
yeah. So let's
do
here. That. Let's do two of those because then we won't be confused. They'll be together.
You think that's going to keep me from being confused?
Yeah. Well, listen, we're what are we? 3:30. It's like 3:15. What did my watch stop? No. What time is it?
I have 4:15.
That's what I have too. I have big
numbers.
I
understand that Santa's
decide.
getting you a new watch that's going to be digital so you can see the numbers.
That's also be helpful. This one's pretty though. All right, I like this one. Hard to decide what time it is, but I do like it. All right, so we've got this one's going to this postcard, which is this is one of my favorites. This one right here, and
the downloadable.
And the downloadable lesson that goes with it too.
To this person right here. Wait, I got to color it.
This is instead of doing a hairdryer, guys, we're doing this instead.
Yeah.
No hairdryer.
So this is it was a bridge postcard. Bridge. That's my favorite one. Postcard and downloadable, and postcard downloadable. Good thing I know how to type.
Do we know?
Yes. Carol Hughes,
Carol Hughes, and she was from where?
Texas.
Texas. All right. Congratulations, a fellow Texan. Well, all right.
Winner of the...
Awesome. Awesome. So congratulations on that. So we'll keep painting on our... See, we let that dry. Wasn't that sneaky? Now, I think that one of the things we're going to do... You guys thought this painting would take a long time. It's a fun little painting. It's really not. Perhaps we should do the base. I'm in the mood for sort of a turquoise-colored base. So, something like this, but not quite. How's that? Does that make sense? Just put a little of this yellow out. I don't want a purple base. I want a turquoisey base. So let's play with this a little bit, and a little bit of this blue color, a little bit of white. There. All right. Let's just make that our base. And trust me, I'm going to do some patina on it, so it won't be so bright. And I feel like that's kind of a festive vase, isn't it? So. It's amazing the colors, all these beautiful bright colors. And I want you to see the saturation of pigment with this paint, because we're covering this dark blue, and we're covering it really well, wouldn't you say, John?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's impressive. This is not basic paint. It's just it really isn't. And I appreciate the fact that I think we need to be doing another Salvador paint kit, so we have 2 more to give away, right?
Yes, my queen, we do.
All right, we should be doing one. You look for somebody.
I'll be looking.
John's going to be looking for someone to win that, and I'm going to darken this a little bit as I come down here, just a little bit, add a little more blue to that. This is the fun. This is fun. Guys, are you having fun?
Yes, they're having fun. Everybody says they're having fun.
Are you guys sure? Okay, because I want to make sure everybody's having a good time.
If somebody's not having fun, please raise your hand.
Well, you didn't see anybody raise their hand, did you?
No, I didn't.
Let's put a little bit of shadow under there, and then.
All right, so we're giving away a Salvador paint kit.
We got, which is one of these.
24 colors with an extra white, and 12 brushes, a sponge, and a palette. And there's a palette knife in there too.
Yeah, and a palette knife and everything. We're giving one of these kits. Salvador is. We are not. They are doing this. Okay.
And we'd like to thank them once again.
It's a very nice. Put that brush in the water since we're not using it.
For being a part of the holiday spirit.
Yeah, and they've been hanging in there with us every week since the pandemic.
Yeah, they have.
They've been hanging in there with us every week since the pandemic, and giving away these paint sets, which is, and offering the coupon code. The pandemic started. That you know that's pretty awesome. Okay, so you got that 24 colors. You go back in where you belong. Well, here. Anyway, that's who gets it?
Patty Simmons, and she is from Kentucky.
Wow.
Kentucky Bluegrass.
All right, congratulations, Patty. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so we've got. I would need a little bit of yellow and kind of an orange color. And did you know you can put a little tiny purple into orange to tone it down and make it almost a brown color? Did you know that? Tiny bit of purple will do that for you. So I want to say, you got to think of here's where the sand goes. The sand is on the ledges where, you know what I mean, the ocean did swirly stuff and deposited the sand on the ledges. So like here's a ledge.
So the ocean does swirly stuff. You know, this is technical, and we're really sorry to be that technical on Christmas. You know, it's a big word. If you want a little time to digest it, let us know.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, John. Go ahead. Make fun. It's all right. So how you would paint this is like a ledge, like almost like stairs. You know, maybe, but you've got to suggest these are ledges. That's the secret. We're keeping it pretty simple, but still, I want you to think of this as like a ledge.
Beth has a question.
Sure.
I see Ginger's brush off to side with blue paint on it.
Oh, here. Yeah.
How
this
long will it last?
Huh? Good
without
thought.
drying out?
I don't know.
Beth, you'll be happy to know that I'm in charge of saving each and every brush that's left that way for weeks on end. And with the Art Sherpa soap, I can bring them back.
Oh yeah, and the Art Sherpa is making the soap now out of their company's now making the soap. You can go to her website.
Out of her factory there in Pennsylvania.
And that is the best art. And I've been doing this for 50 years. That is the best soap we've ever found for acrylic brushes. And I've made my daughter promise that I will always have it. Okay.
Hey, we'd like to thank Tia for the donation that came in through Super Chat. Merry Christmas to Ginger and John, our Christmas angels, who just keep giving all year long. Oh. We're like the Energizer Bunny.
Thank you.
I don't have an Energizer Bunny.
Okay, so now you see how we're getting this. It's coming along, isn't it? You're surprised, aren't you, kind of? Because you're going, gee, I didn't think it could, it could do that, but it can. Now, what do we know about snow and icicles? Icicles kind of drip down. Yeah, they're cold. Yeah, that's a good one. Wow, John. Cold, groovy, dude. Yeah, so they're cold.
Hey, you did swirly thing. That's technical.
I did. So, if you think this is fun, this is how we are all the time. We just don't make this up.
We never laugh. We are always serious.
And if you haven't seen this, the video of us putting up this Christmas tree.
Us. Okay? I like the us.
Well, I sat in a chair. He wanted to film it. I said I just wasn't up for having all of me on the camera, right? And so I said, I'll supervise. I'm very good at coaching. You notice I do that for a living, personal art coaching. Yeah. I felt I could do personal Christmas tree coaching too. In fact, we're so good at it, we could do that.
We're thinking of branching out. Oh, get it? Branching out, Christmas tree?
But this, surprisingly, if you just run this in the background, if you're just kind of bored today, just run this silly video in the background. It's kind of funny. I thought, it had me laughing when I watched it. That's on the Tech Bear channel on YouTube.
Hey, we'd like to thank the following people for donations that came in through PayPal. That would be Michael.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's in the hubby's name. It's really Jan. Thanks for all the great lessons. Thank you, Michael Jan.
Thank you, Michael Jan. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll keep everybody confused.
All right, let's see what I'm doing here. I'm going to
Giovanna, thank you very much.
Ooh, Giovanna, thank you very much.
Gloria.
Gloria.
Karen, Merry Christmas. So grateful for painting I won a couple months ago. You guys bring so much joy to my life.
Oh.
You're most welcome. And thank you. And Jasmine bought herself the quintessential color mixing journal while it's still on introductory special, because that will be going off at the 31st. Yeah, that's that's a great deal. And again, we're not sending you a book in the mail. That would do you no good. It's the instructions and the video mixings. It's just what you need to never wonder. In other words, I couldn't remember how I got this green with the Salvador paints. I just couldn't remember. I'm sorry. I remember a lot of stuff. I know how I can get it with other colors, but not those. But I looked in my book, because I took the time to, because I created it in the book. You don't even have to know. I tell you, and you make your book. However, you make your book using the standard. Here's the trick. There are 12 colors plus 2 bonus colors that'll mix every color you can imagine. Seriously. Not counting white and black. There's 12 colors. That's all you need to own. And we're talking about, like professional tubes of paint, okay? So you can mix everything with those. And but on the other hand, sometimes it's nice just to have the paint sitting right there where you can grab it. Yeah? And that's what the book is about. It's about how to mix colors and what you have to mix colors. All right, so I'm going to come up here like this. I got, you see the snow got flat here and then the icicle went down. Do you see that, how we did that? Till it reached the water. This is the water level right here. Ooh, Tina says we're the winner of the cutest couple.
Oh,
I didn't know it was a contest. That's so sweet of you.
Thank you. This is well, I typed that rather badly. Look at this. Okay, with the rock. All right, but there's this water here, yeah? And then as long as we're doing white, let's come around here and just outline our... I don't try to do more than about 1/2 of an inch at a time with this. You could use your Posca pen too, if you were having trouble. I'm not going very far with this. There you go. I'm going to come around here and outline my snow globe.
Goldie, I'm not sure what you're asking. Ginger, please show difference in color journal swatches and just regular swatches page. It looks different. Does that make sense to you, my queen?
No. But I'll tell you what, if you can write us and contact us and really explain it, I'll do it Monday. How's that? We'll talk about it Monday. Then I'll be sure to have it just the way you'll be sure to, you'll sure to know, right? So all right, so we're happy with that. I realized what I forgot to do was I didn't do the rocks right, but that's okay. I know how to do that. So I'm going to come up here and say there's some rocks here. I wanted some bigger rocks here. There. All right, better. Okay, so I have some rocks there that need to have that have kind of fixed those rocks right there. All right, so we're all good there? Yeah. Okay. All right, so you're feeling like we've got for those of you that came in late, this is the giveaway of the year. This is our Christmas special giveaway. Salvador Paints is giving away all kinds of things. Like, for instance, you have more people, John?
Yeah, we're going to do a brush set.
How about a brush set? I was just thinking that.
I thought you were thinking. That's all. Was getting it
12.
readied up.
We have how many sets of these to give away?
10.
10 sets of these brush sets. So let's give away 2 now. I can be letting this dry.
I've got 2 numbers ready to go.
All right. So if you haven't entered, you can still enter. You don't have to enter for each thing. Once you enter, that's good for the whole show.
The whole day.
But it's only for people who are joining us as we air this. If you're watching this not on Christmas Day, but say next week, we're sorry you missed the show, and I bet you are too, because this is your best chance of the whole year to win anything. Again, we want to thank everybody on the show today that has been donating either with Super Chat or on our website through PayPal. Thank you very much, you guys, again. And what do we got?
Pamela Kinsley, PJ, out of Carlsbad,
California?
California.
Oh, I used to live in Carlsbad, or near Carlsbad. I lived in Olevenhain, PJ.
That's close.
Yeah, I live in Olevenhain.
I know she goes by PJ. That's what I just call her, because it's peanut butter and jelly.
Okay. So, we used to live along Lone Jack Road, and Cinnamon went to this private school, and she would ride her bicycle to school.
You let her ride her bicycle to school? Was it safe?
Probably not, but we let her do it anyway. And then one day,
we all did that. I rode my bicycle to school. That's what you did.
Yeah, but in hindsight, probably wasn't. But you know what? And then one of my neighbors came in. She was like in 12th grade or something. Not 12th grade, but like 12 years old. And she was riding her bicycle. And one of my neighbors. This was before cell phones. That's how long ago this was. Everybody talks about before Christ. I think we have a new thing. It's before cell phones. To kind of put things in context. So my neighbor called me when she got home. She says, "You have a very mad kid jumping up and down, cursing her bicycle on the corner of Lone Jack Road and some of the cross street. Apparently she has a flat tire." So we drove down there, and her dad took her to school, and then we went out and got her a really wonderful bicycle. I mean, the nicest one we could find for her. And before then, she had a little cheap Murray thing, and then we got the bicycle insurance for that, because then I was worried people would steal it. I wasn't worried about the cheap Murray, but I was about that one. But no one ever did. Anyway, that's how she got to school. Somebody won this. What's the second person?
That is Tracy Gooch, I think. Gooch and Gooch. Wait a minute. Gooch. Gooch.
Gooch, yeah. Okay. Tracy, where's Tracy from?
She's from Ohio.
Ohio, all right. So it's going to Ohio.
Ohio.
So we have a few more of these to give away.
You're not from Ohio.
Yeah,
what?
We have a few more to give away. Yes. You're saying we have 6, so we've done 2, right? Okay,
we had 10. We did 2. We have 8. Am I going too fast for you here? Do you need to take notes?
Yeah. Oh gosh, John. just,
Hey, I'll tell you what we're doing.
all right, give me another number because we're going to run out of time here. Give me another
We're not.
number.
Why? You're almost done with your painting?
Well, it could be. Not really.
I've
but
got to write this stuff down. Winter 12.
He's writing down. I'll keep going, but we're going to do get
I'll get another numbers ready.
Get
You
a
just-
couple some more numbers ready. We'll keep going. Yes.
We're going to keep going.
We're going to keep going.
We're going to keep going.
We want to keep going. Did I
We're
mention
going to
that?
keep going. We got to keep going.
Yeah.
We're going to be here all day.
So I want to have this dolphin. I want his nose to be right there, and she's not going to do it, is it? It's going to have to be. You want like a.
Oh, I differ.
You want a curve like this, right?
Hold on a second. I didn't copy. What?
Okay, I'm
Are you
just talking
talking
to
to
the
me?
fans here, John. So just
good.
bear with me. Talking to the fans. Now, you've got to bring it down like this, and then the front of their nose is almost it's almost a straight up and down line here. It isn't doing this. This is going straight up and down and coming in here like that, and then they have like a little dorsal fin that does that, and then one back here. And you want the tail high enough where it goes back over. I want this tail up high enough where then I can split it like that. And in a wide V, like someone sat on the letter V. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, and you want to paint him kind of dark blue. So, let's see, a little bit of water on that brush. All right, so I want to come over here like this. And again, I want to paint him where this front of his head here, it goes straight down like that, kind of curves down like that, but his belly is curved like the letter C. And then you listen, you all learn to draw when you learn handwriting. There's people that tell me I can't do this, I don't draw, I just need to trace everything. Well, it's all right to trace it. There's no look, I'm sure you all could cook over a campfire, but microwaves are nice, yeah? Just saying, right? So you want to trace something on, anybody has anything to say, they can come talk to me. Put up your dukes. Because
I
it's
remember
okay.
that. Put up your dukes.
Put up your dukes.
That's
Go
fighting
ahead.
words.
You and what army, right? Remember that? You and what army? So, all right. So you're going to come along here, and you're going to come over here like so. And then he's going to have this little nose that sticks out like that, kind of a fly. There's two different kinds of dolphin. This is the kind we're doing. Yeah, we're doing this kind. And then you want something pretty dark, so maybe purple and red here. And you want to come up here like this with the tail, which is like a V that's splaying out like that, across there. Like somebody sat on the letter V. You'll remember that. And then you want it dark on his tummy. So put a little purple and red here. Want it dark on his tummy, because that's in the shadow side, yes and yes? Okay?
Because the shadow knows.
And then he's going to have a little dorsal fin sticking up there like that. And another little fin sticking there like that. Yeah? Now, we haven't done the shading on him, but we should be we're on our way, yeah?
We're on our way.
So, I mean, how cool is that? Yeah? So then this is dry. So we're going to come along here like this, and we're going to make it snow here. Make it snow. Plop the snow. Plop it. You know what I mean? Don't make it just level like the sand, because let's plop it. And then have the little icicle-y things hanging down. Yeah? And then do another little plop, because that's out of the water. You could have a little plop here, and then maybe a little one there like that, because this is where this...
There a plop, there a plop, plop. I got a couple more numbers, my queen. What are we going for?
All right, we are going for the Ginger Cook Paint Tube Painting Abstract.
The Paint Tube Painting Abstract.
Yeah, which we have a video on how to do that too. This is a great video on learning how to make tape and all that stuff and how to do something simple. This was a fun one. And we have that one, and someone's going to win that.
All right, that looks like Ann White, and she's from Oklahoma.
Oh, congratulations, Ann. Well, let me just take a moment right now.
Let me make a note.
While I'm thinking about it and sign it for you.
And this is the Paint Tube Painting.
And I think it kind of goes like this. And Ann, I want to do something, because I didn't have I know you think it's signed, but because I put Cook on there, but this Cook, but this is the Cook with the signature. But I want to do something. I want to show you the difference when you use a bright paint. This is kind of we will varnish this, but I'm going to change this a little bit and give you some bright red. Look here. I'm just going to brighten up this red a bit. Look at that. This is our next.
Because you can come back to it and do it again.
So you can come back, you can come back to stuff. And I wanted it just a little bit brighter red right there. See how I kind of did that? And I want to just, I'm going to just fix your picture. Let's see, what color do I want? Sometimes you just want some color, yes and yes. So I'm going to just do this a little bit because I'm going to custom make this painting for your very eyes, yeah? See, we're going to put a little bit of this brighter yellow in here like this. Yeah? Okay, you with me? Yeah, don't despair because I've got stuff going on here. And I want some of that green, turquoise green color. Right? A little bit of that turquoise color. And you can guess why I might be putting that there, can't you? Because see how we can... Just see how even when...
Months later,
or
really even years later on this one.
Yeah, this is fairly old one. You're just gonna watch. I said she painted it before my very eyes, and
she touched it up.
And she did. She touched it up. There you go. So there you go. That's I think that's way cool. And when, of course, when it varnishes, it'll get really shiny too. It'll be really astoundingly shiny. So, all right, putting this out of the way for you. Congratulations. Who was that, John?
That was Miss Ann White from Oklahoma.
All right. So, how about another set of these brushes?
Set of the Salvador brushes.
Uh-huh.
Got you covered, my queen. I got a number right here, and I got a winner right there.
You do? Oh, this is good. This is good. So do we have, I hope we have some thumbs up in this group. Do we?
Well, I hope we do.
Do we have some thumbs up?
Well, I can't do that. Now that's on another screen.
Well, I'm going to ask the girls.
And what are they going to do, tell you?
No, they're going to suggest that people do a thumbs up.
Let's see how you can find out if you ask the girls to tell you. Let's see how that works for you.
Shh. Who won this, John?
That would be Sandra Marshall from British Columbia.
Oh, Canada. All right.
How'd you know it was Canada?
British Columbia, because I grew up in Washington, state of Washington. British Columbia was right up the road.
Right up the road and across the street.
Yeah.
Brush set.
Yeah, congratulations.
So she got the 12 brush set, right?
All right, Salvador brush set. Winning one of those. All right.
And as soon as I get back to that page, I'll let you know how many thumbs we've got.
You want to know how many thumbs up?
We've only got 325.
That's it? How many people we got watching?
412.
Come on, you guys. I know we're doing better than that.
We got to be doing better than that.
You know?
Winner of 12 brush set. I know it's already set up there, but this way I can go back if I miss somebody and it's in my digital somewhere. Good. Good.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on that.
Okay, we had a few more PayPals come in. Let's give a big thanks to those folks. And that would be Wanda, Ginger and John to support their YouTube live shows. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, Wanda. Greatly appreciated.
Does her last name end with an S?
Yes, it does.
I'm telling you what, Wanda has been very diligent about not only doing the Academy tutorials, and her art skills have gone up exponentially. She gets better every time I see a painting. She sends stuff in for personal art coaching. But she did a cabbage. John did this cabbage challenge of a photograph of a cabbage, and that's
she nailed it.
Probably one of the best cabbage paintings I've seen anybody ever do.
Yeah.
Wanda, I hope you just didn't give that one away. It's gorgeous. You should be so proud of that. So thank you very much, too, by the way. But, you know, I'll tell you what, when I see art come in, where, you know, I see where people start and what they can do, and they can go from, they can make this kind of progress as an art teacher. You think I'm teaching people that live all over the world, and yet through these videos and personal art coaching, it's like I was standing right there in your studio. The technology is amazing. So you can learn anything really on the internet.
That's
Now,
true.
just
We'd like to thank Cindy for the donation through PayPal, and also Elizabeth, and also Nancy, and I think this is Pat. Yep. Thank you, Pat. Merry Christmas, Ginger and John. Thank you for being here today. I love you guys. And love back at you.
Well, right back at you. And we thank you
one
very
more from
much.
Deborah. Thank you, Miss Deborah.
And
I think I'm caught up again.
okay, so and I want to say something. Some of the things that John and I have been doing the Academy now for about 5 years. Academy of Fine Art and Acrylic Painting.
It's been longer than 5 years, my queen.
But, when we first started off, we started off with 1 and 2 cookie lessons, really basic beginner stuff. And then people got better, and I thought, well, I ought to teach them something else. And then I'd challenge them with something else, right? And then they'd do that. And then I'd challenge them with something else, and then everybody could do that. And so we just keep... Now we've got something what we call a box of cookies, which I didn't think anybody could do, and then you're all doing that. It's amazing. I'm seeing people go from 0 to 1,000 miles an hour. I mean, it's fantastic. And it's fun for me because one of the things I found as a published artist, and I was published by, had a publisher, Canadian Art Prints published me, a big company in England, Felix Rosenstyle published me, all these years, what they want, like authors, run into this is that if you're good at painting boats, they don't want to see rocket ships. You know what I mean? Everybody likes you for your boats, or everybody likes you for this genre of science fiction. Don't start writing mysteries. I mean, people aren't going to read Agatha Christie's travel journals. You know what I mean? Unless there's somebody dies and there's a mystery. So one of the great freedom things for me as an art teacher is that I can paint any old thing I want. I'm just in the mood to paint that, and I don't have a publisher telling me, yeah, that's nice, but we don't want it because it doesn't fit your genre. So
you won't be able to sell it.
And you can't sell it. So I don't care because I get painted, and I have that because of you guys. And everybody says, well, why don't you give art lessons? And I said, it's like Groundhog Day. When I can give art lessons to the whole world, I'll do it. And let me just show you. Back out for a minute, John. I want to show them that one painting.
Let me do that, my queen. I got the controls.
Okay.
I'm at the controls, boss.
This was a painting I looked at forever, and I thought, I don't think anybody's ready to paint this yet. And yet, this video is in our video lesson library. We just released it today. For those of who are Academy members, can you imagine getting personal art coaching if you're a senior for under what, John?
For seniors, they're $28.95.
$28.95 a month. That's insane.
That's
and
stupid.
here's our picture. It's called The Concert. It was originally done in the late 1900s, early 1900s. And it's this little girl playing the piano with all her dolls. And I would never have tried to teach that before. It's like 9 hours of video plus.
Yeah.
And never would have tried to teach that because I thought that just would have been too difficult. But I've got a whole group of students out there that can now do this. How neat is that?
It's astonishing, really.
It's astonishing.
Hey, that's my word.
Yeah, but still, it's true.
That's true.
And it gets better.
What? There's more?
You got somebody else? Because I've got this one thing I want to talk about. So one of the things last year for our silver members, we had this video that was just for our silver members that we did last year as a special. And we have this on our downloadable lessons, the tutorial on this. And this is a reproduction of an American artist that died. It was the 1800s. Can't think of his name right off the Hood.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember his
No,
first
it's not
name.
Hood. It's anyway. It'll come to me in a minute. But anyway, we are giving, and this is like almost a $50 lesson. We're going to give away the downloadable lesson, not the painting. Listen, not the painting, but the step-by-step tutorial, downloadable lesson for this. It is not in our Academy. You have to buy it, and it's not part of our Academy lessons. It was just a separate one that we have in our downloadable store. So you got someone that might enjoy this, John?
I think I could probably find somebody that might enjoy that.
And I love this because we've got a bunch of the same artist artwork. He was the one that did the hummingbird that we did on YouTube a few months ago, and also we've got a lot of his magnolia paintings. These are called Cherokee roses, and these particular Cherokee roses are on this velvet, gold velvet throw. And I think this is this is a neat painting. It's a great painting tutorial. Who has won the tutorial on this?
This would be John Callahan.
John Callahan. All right.
And he happens to hail from Ireland.
From Ireland. All right. Well, congratulations, John. I don't know if you have Cherokee roses in Ireland.
If you paint this one, you will.
But if you paint this one, you will. So that'll be that's a great thing because if it's a tutorial, you can live anywhere in the world and you've got it immediately. So John, tell him how he can get that.
I will email him.
We will email you. All right. So
I can give him a blow by blow on how to do it, but I think it's better to just email him.
All right. So now we've got. You can see we're getting here, right? And while I want to. I'm in the white paint, and I was doing something. You see how this is a little purple here? That's the shadow part. Now I'll put a little white on top of that. See how that got, you get a little tricky where the purple's the shadow. All snow gets shadow. So if you do that and then put a little white on top, it's kind of a tricky thing, okay? Yes and yes. And, there, let's just do a little bit of this white here, like that. There you go. And the white sitting there. Now, one of the things I can do now, I can come back here with some white and play with these mountains a little bit more because they're dry. So this white will be a little bit brighter. I want to put my little ice floats out here. When John and I went to Alaska last year, we got to go to some glaciers and see some ice floats, and even in the summer, they're still floating little icy things. It was interesting, wasn't it?
I think they're called, what are they called? Ice cubes, maybe? Icebergs? Icy things.
Yes, those. Absolutely, those things. And that was fun. Kind of a rainy day. That's the thing when you go to Alaska and you go up into those glaciers and stuff and get to see it. Alaska's got even in the summertime the weathers can be iffy. It can be very rainy or not rainy.
This is really too much for me today. I really. It could be rainy or not rainy?
Yeah, we've got more to give away, but maybe we could give it away. You can have a few ready. We could give it away. We show everybody the cake. We don't have to eat it, but I want to show everybody the cake.
Well, I want to show that one video that I have that PJ sent me. This is another PJ.
PJ sent you a video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now don't forget to put the water coming clear across here. And then here's the trick. You've got to bury the dolphin in the water too. So you
Shirley would like to know, can you tell us why the thumbs up are so important to your group? Do you know why? It has to do with YouTube. If YouTube sees that there's enthusiasm about what we're showing, they will help promote our video. If you'll notice that we are one of the lowest subscriber-based YouTube channels on YouTube. We are below 100,000. Everybody else that we know is above 100,000.
Yeah, and I think we have great videos.
I think our stuff is better, but, that's, just the way I feel.
Yeah, and it's okay to feel that way, John. It's just, it's all right.
It just helps promote us.
Helps promote us, and it shows that you guys like it too, and it helps us too. And occasionally we have people coming along, believe it or not, that have never even seen the video. They say, "Oh, it's Ginger Cook," and then they just give us a thumbs down, which I think is kind of rude. Cinnamon has that too, but you can't do anything about that.
But still, it's interaction. It still counts towards interaction.
It's just yes.
It does. I mean, I don't think they care about if it's up or down. They just care that there's an interaction.
I don't know. It's a computer.
It's a computer.
It's a computer. It's an algorithm. It's a computer.
It's one of those algorithm things.
Yeah, like aren't you afraid? If you go to a new website, have you ever noticed that you go to a new website and they say allow us to whatever, and then you're on somebody else's website, and whatever you were looking at that other website is suddenly in the corner going, "Are you sure you didn't want to buy this?" And you're going, "Wow, how did they know?" See, now look, this is the next coat of sand.
The next coat of sand. Sand under the water?
Yeah. Because it's sand is basically seashells. Did you know that? In fact, there's the coolest book on Amazon. Some guy wrote it, and he was a microbiologist, and he had he magnified sand a zillion times, and something like that. And you got all these. They were little tiny shells. They were gorgeous. These beautiful photographs. Yeah. It was interesting. Notice that orange is a complement of turquoise. There's a reason for my madness here. All right, so we're going to say there's that. And then I think we should have in the background, don't you think, we should have some like some sort of little funny posts like this that are coming up out of the water. Maybe it's deeper than we think. We're just seeing the sand here. This is the ledge, but this water is very deep. It's going down darker. See that?
It's going to be scary.
I mean, it could be really scary, but we're...
Very scary. Too scary.
Yeah, too scary for words, right?
Too scary.
Yeah.
Stephanie makes a good point. Comments after the show. In the comments, you can comment on the videos. Again, we're reaching out. We're asking for interaction with our fans.
Yeah, in fact, if you just wanted to, after when the videos all, what do they call it?
Communication. What are we talking about?
I said when the video is all has progress, it's processed, right?
Oh, when it's up there after the live show, because the live chat doesn't count. They can't go back and look at the live chat, which I don't know why. It's there for us to look at, but they can't do it.
Yeah, they can't do it, right? But would that be behind or in front? That fin would be behind, right? Or in front? I can't remember. I think it would be in front.
John's thanking us for the lesson. He has a very large camera, so he couldn't make up his mind what to do with it. Now he has something to put on it.
Oh, good. This would be pretty. Don't you think? You wouldn't have to do the snow globe either. You could just do the painting, too.
No, he's the one that won the Cherokee Rose.
Oh, the Cherokee Rose. Oh, yes.
I know. I kind of went there without, giving a segue. Sorry.
I didn't know what you were talking about, because it's all right.
I know your mind's 1,000 miles ahead of mine.
It is.
I'm just reminiscing about the good old days.
All right, so I want to put my little guys up here like that. My little, well, that's weird.
What's weird?
But my rocks got weird, and I don't know why, but I'm going to make them taller rocks. There you go. I just kind of like the Grand Canyon here with the rocks. All right, so there you go.
Let's get some more winnings going here.
Yeah, we've got...
what do you got up for next? What's up for grab, my queen of mine?
How about this fabulous painting of the garden?
The garden. Oh, that's a lovely one.
This garden patio one.
Garden patio one. Going to the other end of our list. We got to tell you, the random.org is taking me from one end to the other end. I'm flying all over the place. All right, and 290. Susan Eckberg.
Susan Eckberg?
Eckberg. Isn't that Eckberg?
Yeah, Eckberg, and where's Susan from?
She hails from Florida.
Wow, Susan, that is so cool. I think I'm going to...
So this is, what was the garden? Let's see, 6x8 garden.
Oh, it already is signed. I just have to put the red
where is it?
right there.
Where? Oh,
right
I can
there.
barely see it.
Put the red slash
So I didn't
through
see
it.
the red slash in it.
And it's signed. All right, congratulations, Susan.
Garden table.
You've got the garden table.
Garden table.
All right, congratulations.
Thank
And
you,
how about
Susan.
another brush set?
Another brush set coming up. Let me just type this one in. Winner of the garden.
A little brush set from Salvador.
Is
And we'll do that.
go away there and there. Okay. So let's take her off the list. And you got another brush set coming up. My queen of brush sets. Not that one. This one. We're going to go to Washington.
Ooh.
Old stomping ground.
Washington State, huh?
I believe so.
All right, and where's that from?
What?
Where are they from, Washington?
Yeah. Haynesville. Have you heard of it?
Hansville, Washington? Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's WA. I assume that's Washington.
Yeah.
12 brush set. 12 brush
And what's the name of this fabulous person that's getting these?
That would be Debbie Simpson.
Hey, Debbie, congratulations. You got a brush set. How cool is that? Wow, it's
Is this
Christmas.
somebody you know?
No, but I think that one should cheer. Don't you think so? Everybody, all together now. We're all thousands
Yay,
of miles
Debbie.
apart.
Nice job.
Woo-hoo,
Woo!
yay, Debbie. Woohoo.
Winner, winner.
There you go.
Winner of
Gonna put a little
12.
eye here on my dolphin. Use my
So that was 2 brush
Posca
sets.
pen to get
And
my little
another 6x8.
stuff up there like
We only
that.
have one 6x8 left, right, Queen?
We have no, we actually have two. We have the sunset and the mountains. You got
wrote me
somebody
down-
else?
You wrote me down 4, and I've given 2. And
Well-
when we given 2, I thought we gave 3.
We gave 3. We had like 5.
So-
we
oh,
had
so,
7
So
total.
when you wrote down 4, you weren't really saying there was 4. There's really 5.
No, I actually put a pile together, and you just decided we were giving away all of them, so that's fine. That's just all right. It's okay, John.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas, so yes, we have the
course you give
sunset
them
and
away.
the ocean one still. Okay. All right. Now, one of the things we want to suggest is that this.
Do you want to just take a break so we can have a little commercial here? I really want to show PJ's video.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that, right?
Let's just take a little break. Whoa, wait. It's already gone. It's going. We'll be back. And we'd like to thank Priyanka for doing that video. I did not do that one. Miss Priyanka did that herself, and she's in the crowd. Take a bow, Miss Priyanka.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting? That's the one with we should do the village set, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
Just that
That was
whole
cute.
village set is available in our store, and
So you get ready for next year. And
get ready for next year. Okay.
whoa, what do you have there?
Look here, John. This is our.
Let me tip it over there. Oh, look at
Look
that.
at that.
Look
This
at
is
that.
our cake in honor of the rainbow Christmas tree. We thought we would. This is our first time John and I have ever
Cake
made a
decorators.
cake together. We decorated it together. John made the cake and we decorated it. And I want to just show you how cute this is.
How cute was this? The cake?
I'm going to cut it right here, right?
Oh, right here, right now, right on live
yeah?
TV?
Yeah. Should I cut it on this side? Can you see it? Or should I turn it around? Well, I'll cut
Well,
it.
you just cut it where you want, and I'll move the camera around.
Okay.
Ooh, nice knife.
Nice knife, right?
Nice knife.
All right. I'm going to cut it like that. This is butter frosting and a white cake. And
It
let's
doesn't look
see,
very
where
white.
did I put the plate? Here.
Why would you put the plate behind?
I don't know. Look at that, you guys.
Oh, look at that! How many layers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6?
Yeah, 1.
6.
No, that's the layers. Is that layer? That's cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6.
How is that neat, you guys, or
What do you guys think, huh?
Yeah, and we thought we would just.
Now, I've got to share with you. The first time I made a homemade cake, I was, I think, 14. And the directions say, you have your, hey, Missy, you take your flour, you mix it up, and take your eggs and beat it up, and it said all this stuff, and you do it all separate. And I go, oh, that's stupid. It must be a typo. I mixed it all together. That had to be the worst cake. You really got to do what the directions say. Ever since then, I've been a cake folder, a sock folder. Do I get a piece, my queen?
Yeah, well, I haven't cut. I've just cut it, put it over there. I figured we wouldn't eat it right now.
Really?
Well,
Really?
You can take that piece and eat it, and I won't eat mine after the show.
Okay.
I'll just have a little bit of frosting right now because it's just so good, right? Come on.
You're the quality control on the frosting.
Isn't this adorable? It's like the Muppets made a cake or something.
I like it.
It's just, kind of sagged on one side, so we made a waterfall of paint. That kind of stuff. Only artists would make a cake like that. But that was fun, right? So.
Don't you wish you had this? Look, huh? Look.
You know what I wish I had is some of my paint rags for my toothbrush spatter. That's what I wish I had.
What do you want?
Paint rags. So I can put around here. Some clean cloths. Do I have some new ones? I have new ones, right? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to put some spatter. We're going to make it snow on our snow globe. So what we want to do is, obviously we don't want any snow. We don't want any snow here. So where we want the snow is around the outside of it. Like this. Like so. Yes and yes. Kind of like that. Yes and yes. Now don't worry, if you get a little somewhere, you know where the paint is, you can fix it, yeah? But this is kind of where we think we want it to snow, is right here at our water line. Yeah? So, and you've all seen me do the snow before with the toothbrush, but I have now a screen. Kim, for Christmas, sent me this neat screen.
And some paint.
And some paint. She sent me some beautiful paint.
Cake.
And
While you do that.
And she sent us some. So thank you very much. I've never tried this screen before, but you always see me use a toothbrush with
That's quite good.
With too much paint. I should have opened that differently. Sorry. All right. So where'd the toothbrush go? Let me move anything we're giving away out of the way. That's why I didn't want to contaminate.
The cake goes nicely with the rainbow fish painting. The one that went over to.
Oh yeah, huh?
That Lorraine got.
Okay, so
You're right.
We need to try this on something. So we'll try it on this, all right? Because I need to test it, right, with the screen.
With the screen, not your thumb.
Kind of works.
I like it. It's finer.
Okay. All right, we'll give that a try.
That is a great cake. Who made that? Oh, I did.
Move you back a little bit. Oh, look at that, you guys. That's fun. For those of you who don't want the... You know what it does? You don't waste any paint either, because you saw the stuff that was on the screen.
It looks like you have a little bit more control over it.
Kind of do, huh?
I like how it's finer than shooting it right off the brush.
It is finer.
Well, we have a couple more donations come in through they must have liked the cake. We'd like to thank Michelle for the donation came in through PayPal, as well as Vivian.
Yeah, I'm going to do a
you,
few
Miss
little
Vivian.
thumb things.
And one from Kimberly. Merry Christmas, Jon and Ginger. That'd be us.
So,
And back at you.
thank you very much, Vivian, and was it Beverly?
What?
Well, who was the other
Vivian.
person?
We had Vivian.
Vivian, didn't you give me 2 names?
We had Kimberly, Vivian,
So I saw
and Michelle.
Kimberly. All right, so now I'm gonna. You should have let me do this before I just want to thin out the. You don't need a huge white line here. You know what I mean?
Where do you buy a screen like that? This one came from Cheap Joe's, which I have never purchased from Cheap Joe's.
It's kind of nice. I mean, we all talked about that.
Did you
people
dip it in the water? Or where is it?
No, this is underwater.
No. The screen.
Oh, the screen's in water now.
Thank you.
The problem is that only half of it. Well, I guess I could turn it around. It's round. Yeah, now it's in water.
Suggest that, but
It's not deep enough in your thing. Here, wait. Oh, and now it's in water. I've dumped it in water. Okay, so. All right, so this is way cool, right? Yes and yes. So now we want to suggest a snow globe here like that. And then maybe like down here like that. We'll just sort of brush something here. We want to suggest that this is glass, right?
Rita would like to know, after varnishing, can you still make changes with your acrylic paint?
Yeah, if you use Liquitex gloss medium and varnish, you sure can.
It depends on the varnish you put on it. We use, like she said, the Liquitex gloss medium and varnish. And that's just acrylic.
All right, so we're doing a little bit of this to give the sense that it's glass, right? Don't want to do too much, but there. So you feel like you're looking at a globe, yeah?
A glass globe.
Just kind of very lightly, very lightly putting your dolphin underwater, and then let's get some more white paint on him because he kind of.
Our giveaway list, guys.
That's really kind of fun, right? And all right, so what do we have? We have 2 more paintings to give away. While I'm trying to figure out how to finish off our base, why don't you draw us a few more names, John?
Let me do that, my queen of mine. Let me get the current count. And we'll do that. We got another Cherokee Rose to give away. And we have no Salvador. Yeah, we got a few more things to go.
Okay.
389.
Let's see. I'm trying for something a little darker here.
I really appreciate all you people hanging in there with us. Don't we?
We do. Absolutely we do, right?
We do. Wow, a late entry got in.
Yeah, if you haven't, you can still enter, you guys. If you haven't entered, we've got lots of stuff to still give away. We've got another Salvador complete paint set to give away. And how many more of these?
Of what? Of those? We got 2 more of those guys to go.
So keep going. Start drawing some names, John.
Well, I've got a name. What are we giving away this first time around, babe?
Let's give one of these.
One of those guys right there?
Salvador paint. Box of paints.
That's going to go
6
to
professional
New York.
New York?
Watertown, New York.
Wow, okay.
Have you ever been to Watertown, New York?
I have not.
I don't even know where it is. Other than it's in New York.
Well, there you go, right?
Salvador, 6-pack
of paints is going to where?
Okay, I already said Watertown, New York. Now
to
you
who?
want to know to who.
To who? Yeah, I guess that was the next question, wasn't it? It was
That
coming.
would be going to Heather Sherman, I believe it was. Is winner of 6-pack of Salvador paints is, yes, Heather Sherman.
All right, Heather, this is great.
All right, and next one we got, what are we giving away next, my queen?
We're going to give away another. Oh, let's give away this painting right here. This the snowy painting scene.
Oh, that's a nice scene. All right, that's going to go to Kentucky.
Okay.
Let me get a color. So the 6x8 snowy mountains.
Yeah, 6x8 snowy mountains.
Mountains.
We're going to do that.
See how fast we come up with names for things? Did we ever teach that one?
We did on YouTube. It's still there.
winner of the Snowy Mountain 6x8 is Audrey Blevins.
Audrey, oh, good, congratulations. Where's Audrey from?
Oh, I knew that a second. Kentucky. I said Kentucky.
It's going to Kentucky. Audrey Blevins, congratulations. Wow, this has been kind of fun. Yeah.
Kinda. I think it's been a ball.
So, who else?
Who else? What?
Let's. How about another one of the downloadable lessons with the Cherokee?
Cherokee Rose.
Cherokee Rose.
Cherokee Rose.
Another one of those downloadables, right? What I'm trying to do here, if you guys are wondering, is I want to darken the corners a little bit, so it makes it look a little rounder. Okay, so I'm now I've got enough paint on there where I can kind of blend stuff. Sometimes some people have trouble blending. Sometimes you just have to get enough paint on it to get that to happen. Okay, let's get rid of that white line. Well, same thing here. So if you get it,
Okay, so this is the Cherokee Rose.
a little bit of blue and green together, and I was using purple before, but I think I just want a little bit of this darker blue and green, ultramarine blue and the green, kind of make it just. We're just working on the base while we're giving away the rest of that. Sometimes stuff this can take longer than the rest of it, but I mean. Okay, so somebody's going to win the Cherokee's Roses tutorial, and which is not even available in our academy. This is only in our store, and it's a downloadable lesson for this. Somebody's going to win that.
And that is Samantha Ryan Vanderpool.
Samantha Ryan Vanderpool. And where's Samantha from?
She hails all the way from the Caribbean islands.
Wow.
She is down where it's warm.
Wow, well, that'd be pretty in the Caribbean, don't you think so?
I think so.
That'd be nice. That'd look nice.
All right.
That would be a good
Got it.
painting for that. Somebody had made the interesting comment the other day, John, about the fact that they lived in Florida, and many of our paintings are, if they're California tropical, but they're not Florida tropical. And there is a look of there is a way you decorate in Florida that's sort of unique to Florida. John's sister lives in Florida, does a lot of fish. She paints furniture that she finds people throw away, and she repurposes it and paints it, and it's gorgeous. And if Nancy's watching, Merry Christmas, Nancy. By Merry Christmas to all of you guys that have shown up for this, and those of you that celebrate that holiday, and if you don't, well, just
Happy
welcome
holidays.
anyway. Happy holidays. I think that's, we've got the spirit of the holidays going here. Don't you guys feel so? See how we've got this going rounder now? You guys see how that's working? It's kind of neat, isn't it? But you have to have enough paint on the canvas. Okay, let's just use this one. Here, you come out. Nobody's playing nice today. I want you out. There. All right.
Out, damn spot. Out.
Out. Yeah, there we go. If I don't put the caps back on, acrylic seal. People often ask me, are you better off, say, buying a jar of something? Because if you do the math, most paint companies will, get down, the bigger the container, the cheaper it is. The problem is if you ever leave the lid off or you contaminate it with the dirty brush, you've lost the whole jar. So I've never found it economical because I feel that the danger of having
Or you contaminate it in some way.
contaminating it is pretty huge, right?
It's really designed for sock folders.
This is the Salvador paint. It's a little more translucent, and you see how I'm trying to get it a little bit shinier here in the center. Isn't that kind of neat? And there you go. So that, there you go. Look at that. How fun is that? This is coming along. Now, the other thing I want to do is lighten up let's take a little of this purple and white, and let's lighten up something down here like this. Let's lighten up our table. Just have a little shadow under it like that. Maybe lighten up this table a little bit so that we have a little more contrast. Gonna lighten it up here. Here. We'll just use you.
All right, what do we got over there?
Oh, we got more things to give away. How about, John? How about another complete full brush kit? How many more of the Salvador brush kits do we have? The full ones?
I think got a couple more to go.
A couple more to go. How about one of these Salvador brush kits? The full.
Oh, we have one left of that.
All right, so somebody's gonna win that. Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Scrolling.
Look at the full 24 sets, plus the brushes, plus the sponge and the palette and all that stuff. We think we showed you that, right?
Yep.
And incidentally, if you guys are wondering while you're looking at that, this was the Academy's 2020 snow globe. So if you would see how cute these would look together, yes and yes, wouldn't they be cute together? Yeah.
Oh, indeed.
So, I mean, we've been trying to do these snow globes. I think they're fun. They make a nice decoration for the holidays, and you can leave them up a little longer if you don't get them too Christmassy. You can kind of make them like your winter decoration.
And this is going to go to Ohio again. Another town in Ohio.
Okay, new town in Ohio. All right. Congratulations. Again, we want to thank everybody for playing with us today. I think that's, we so appreciate it. This has been fun. We'll do a live show. We do a live show every Monday at 5:30, and we'll be back on Monday, and we're not done yet. But I'm just saying, put us in your calendar. Just remember, we're here. We do fun things. Join our Facebook club. That's free. And then you can show us what you painted, A lot of times people will want to show me on my, they'll want to show me on my regular Ginger Cook, just kind of my family page or whatever. And I hardly ever look at that. So you might put something there and I may see it or may not. I don't read messages, don't answer emails. John answers all the emails. But I go on our Ginger Cook Acrylic painting club.
That's where you hang out.
That's where I hang out, and I'm there every day somewhere, and I'm commenting. And if I don't see your paintings, sometimes things scroll pretty fast, but I sure try. Yeah.
So that was Eva. Wait a minute, Eva won.
Who won?
It was Eva.
Eva who?
Eva Wait a minute. Kozolka? No. Kozelka.
Yeah.
Kozelka. I'd say Kozelka. Probably close. She's from Ohio.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so that finished that off. We got one more 6-pack. Are all our paintings gone? Everything?
No, I thought we'd save a painting for the very last.
Yeah, one painting.
Because I have one painting, and I wanted to put a little label on this, if I could.
Well, you got plenty of time.
Do I?
Well, people are still hanging in here.
Are you guys hanging in here? I mean, it's Christmas, right? What else you gonna do, right? So, I don't know. All right, we gave that one away. How about, have we given away all the brush sets?
No, we got one more of those guys to go too.
Ooh, so find us somebody for another brush set. And let me dry this. Do you have another video you can show?
Maybe we could do the
snow globe one.
You want to do the snow globe one?
Yeah.
Or the quintessential?
Do the quintessential. That's pretty long though, isn't it?
Well, no, I have a minute one.
Do a minute quintessential, because I just need a minute to dry this. All right, I'll be right back after these important messages.
Oh, you sound like a commercial. Now wait a minute, I got to push all the buttons right.
Oh, this
is media 2. Okay, we'll be right back.
So you look at a painting like this with all the bright colors. This is an acrylic painting of some beautiful boats and all reds and greens and blues and turquoises, and you go, I'd love to paint that, but I wouldn't know where to begin. Not only that, but I wouldn't know how to mix the colors. Therefore, I want to show you the newest offering Jon and I have created together. It's Ginger Cook's quintessential color mixing journal. And we show you how to take 10 basic acrylic paints, so to take the confusion of buying paints, plus 2 bonus colors and white, and we show you how to mix really pretty much any color you could think of making and how to do it. And not only that, but we show you how to make the journal that you can refer to again and again, how to get all these greens, how to use the grayscale, how to make skin tones. And we leave blank spaces in there so that if you add different, as you buy more paints, you can keep the journal going. This is the never-ending journal of color mixing, but it is the quintessential book because you'll never wonder about how to make colors again, and I think you're going to love it.
And we're back.
And we're back. All right. So, if you were sockfolded, you'd measure all this. Yes? But what I want to do is I want to say that I want my label to be kind of in the center. Maybe I want it this big. Okay? So I'm going to put something like this. I'm just going to kind of place it. Does that look right? I'm just going to kind of eyeball it in, yeah? Yeah? Like so. Think I could do that? Alright, so if I'm saying that's about where I want it, then I could, maybe I want it a little fatter, maybe about like that. Yes and yes? Yeah, what do you guys think? About like that? So then I'll take some more tape, like this, because I've decided that's where I want my writing, right? And I'm going to take some tape here. I'm going to take here, underneath this. You could draw it on too, but this is right. We're going to do this, right? Then we'll take this off. Yeah, so that's the space we want. And then we'll just say we want it, probably should have made a mark before I did that, but I want it this big. And again, you should rule and measure this out, would be probably the best, but we're not doing that. We're just going to tangle ourselves in the tape this afternoon, because why not? For those of you who got to watch the Cinnamon's wedding video yesterday or haven't seen it, the Renaissance Fair in Texas, it was the second largest fair we've heard in the United States, and they had one of the first weddings there, and back 23 years ago. They've been married 23 years. And their kids had never seen that video. Nobody had ever seen it and shown it. And now I kind of like this like that, right? So then I'm gonna take some gold paint. If I could open this. I can't open this, Jon. Can you open this?
I can open anything.
Good. He's going to open that for me because this is some iridescent deep gold, because I thought that would be pretty with this. And if I was really doing it right, I'd paint this red first, dry it, and then put the gold over it. You always should put gold over red. I don't know why, but you should. But we won't take the time to do it. But if you have the time, I would say paint this your little box red first, dry it, then put the gold on top. So you can get the gold out.
Like a different gold?
You got a different gold? We can't get that open.
Nope.
What else you got? All right. So we're going to use the Daniel Smith gold.
How did this get so tight?
I don't know, Jon. You probably closed it. So we're going to just use the Daniel Smith gold, which is their gesso, which is really nice. You saw us use that for Christmas last year, like last December. We used a lot of that, and now you see why the gold might have been you might see why. Now it's just going to barely tint this because it's gesso. It's not very thick. That other stuff would have been so much better. Could he have opened it? You know. So Let me just dry that. It'll just take a second. I think you guys could do the dryer for just a second. John will be picking out a new. John, pick out another winner while I'm drying.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, you can turn your mic back on, Queen.
No. I'm going to do a second coat.
Well.
And then I'm going to dry it. Did you pick out another winner?
Yeah, I've got a winner. What am I giving away?
Another brush set, right?
Another brush set it is.
What do you think? That took 2 coats, but what do you guys think?
I don't know if it got...
Well, we didn't. This was still a little damp when we put the tape down.
Yeah.
So that's all right. This can be fixed. Don't panic, friends.
I'm panicking.
Don't panic. It can be fixed. There. Now, there's our gold label, and then we're going to take a little bit of this red with the gold and come under here like this. Just put a little bit of a shadow under our gold label like that. Yeah, that looks classy, doesn't it? I mean, how classy is that, friends? Let's put a couple of screws in here to hold it in place.
I muted myself and not Ginger. Oh, I did. Oops. Well, with the new mics, I got them switched around.
All right. So.
Oh well.
So who did you give away to, John, that you didn't tell
Who
anybody
did I give
about?
away? I gave away this one right here. Hold on a second. Salvador.
You gave away the Salvador brush set too.
And, goodness gracious. To Mary Jean Gillo, and she's from California.
Wow. Congratulations, Mary Jean. That's awesome. So you got a set of the Salvador brushes. We're excited about that.
And we had somebody that'd like to donate a downloadable lesson. So what downloadable lesson would you like to donate? My queen of mine? Anything come to mind?
Yeah, I think we should do another. Yeah, let's do what? Let's see. I don't know. Do we have the
Name it. If it's
do
not
we
there,
have
it'll
the
get there.
reindeer up there? The reindeer that goes with this.
The glow, yeah.
Yeah. How about that? How about the reindeer that as a downloadable lesson? Or Charlie here to go with this one. What do you guys think? See, are we getting this? How cool are these looking? Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta slide over just a Toshi.
See? Yeah.
Oh, they look good together.
They look good together, don't they? Look kind of good together.
Yeah.
So so we're giving. That's very nice. So we'll give away a downloadable lesson.
And if a person wants to stay anonymous on that one, they just contributed to that, and we're going to do a 2020 snow globe.
In the spirit of the Christmas. So thank you very much for that. There, I mean, look at that, and this is dry here. Now I think that it's just lovely. We have the. I'm getting ready. This is, in case you're wondering, this is the Daniel Smith Gold Gesso. Look, I did like 4 or 5 paintings just last year with this and had all this left over. And a lot of times you don't see me using this as an underpainting because this is not inexpensive stuff. It's, there's other gold stuff. But if you've got it, try using it as an underpainting for things. Paint your painting red and then put this on top. Do it red and then put this on top. Do we have a red? I can show that. I want to show that real quick.
I'm sure we have a red in that stack.
We have a red in the stack. Let me just show
Can
you
you get
what
it?
it
Or
does.
do you need help getting it? I can get it.
See, I got it. Here's
Okay.
I was practicing doing 2020. See, it's pretty on blue, right? But let me show you what happens when you put it over red. That's pink. Red. Boy, these are all the colors of it's all but red. Surely there's red in there. Oh, way down here, yeah. We got stacks of these. Jon uses the leftover paint after a show to do this. Here's all our reds. Oh, here's a nice bright red right here, right here. Yeah.
That's an orangey red there.
Well, it's still pretty. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Here, we're going to show you. If you will paint this over red, and I'll show you what that looks like with a big brush. My suggestion is to stir it up pretty well. I didn't really do that. But I think, look, you might as well learn some stuff while you're, where we're doing some stuff. And then don't find out the hard way. One of the things we can do for you, and, artists like my daughter and myself, is what we can do is we've made all these mistakes, and we can just help you from not making them, where you didn't stir stuff up or you didn't know the colors. So we're going to stir all that up. And I'll just put there like that. And I'm going to get a big brush here. And I'll just... Well, let's do something even better than that. And you're going, surely there's nothing better than that. And there is. And you're going, what could be better than that? I'm just saying, there could be better things. Let's try not to spill that. What if we, you guys, took some wide tape like this. This is artist tape, and we'll just pull it like this. We know this is dry. And we'll do this. Like, you go down there. You look very dangerous up there.
And the winner of the 2020 Reindeer Snow Globe is Philip Ho.
Oh, wow. So that's the lesson on how to do that, Philip. Congratulations. And where's Philip from?
That would be the UK.
Oh, from the UK. Nice. Excellent. That's a downloadable lesson. You own it forever. You don't have to join anything. You just have it. And, once you get the idea, the hang of how to do these snow globes, then you can just do a few. And what would you put in a snow globe? You know what I mean? You could ask yourself that. So you see what I've got right there, right? So I've done that. Now the trick with this is called burnishing, where you squish it down, which you didn't see me do before, but that's important, right? Now I'm going to take this large brush here, because Jon has to wash it anyway, and I'm going to just cover this over the red with the gold.
I'm going to eat my cake.
And this
let him eat cake, my queen.
And this is such a classy look. Look at that. This is such a classy look. And let me just, you eat your cake. Do you have one more thing you can give away? Because we have one more painting to give away, and then...
Well, then I have one more thing to give away.
Yeah, and then did we give away all of the Salvador?
Yep. Salvador's done.
The brushes are done?
Brushes are done.
The brushes are done?
Yep.
How about when I'm drawing this, you could pick out someone to win a 6-month at the Academy of Fine Art Acrylic Painting.
Whoa.
How about that? 6 months. That with including personal art coaching. How about that? And I'll dry this.
Okay.
All right.
I'll try to mute you the right way this time. This is gold gesso she's using. I think I left me on that time. So what we want to do is compare the microphone. So when I had it on before, was it louder for her? I think it was. Are you done, my queen? So how was the mic that time? Did I do better?
It just had to be dried enough where I could lift this off, right?
You just doing one coat?
I think so, because I want some of the red to show through, because it's pretty.
What you want to do.
You could do a second coat, but it's very pretty to let the red show through.
Okay, so we need the winner. That was a very quick dry.
Yeah, it's pretty quick, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? And when you do it over red, It even feels, there's something about it that makes it feel
seems more
almost,
rich, more
it feels,
goldy.
it's richer,
Yeah.
and it feels almost kind of antiques, like you see on icons, in old churches. And you see the gold leaf, and this is, even though this is fake gold paint, it's really pretty, isn't it? And then that's the secret of putting it over red. That's the bonus for that. Particularly if you're ever deciding to do that, maybe you found a kind of a picture frame and you like it gold, you can do that. Paint it red first, and then put the gold on top. All right, so I think we kind of dried that up. Let's see, I'll put the lid back on this because we're being very sensible. And
I'm sorry.
so who won the who won
6 month?
6 months?
6 months membership is a person from Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne, Florida. All right.
Well, let's move there.
And what is that person's name?
That would be Joe Peter.
Wow! Congratulations. We, if you're new to us, what we highly recommend is that you
Ask questions.
ask questions, and we have a thing on our website where to start, and look at those videos. Start with there. Even if you've painted and you're a master painter, sometimes the way I teach acrylic painting is different than other people. So that would be it might be a benefit to watch a few of those, try a few of them, just to get your feet wet in the way we teach. Does that make sense?
Her style's a little bit different than most acrylic artists.
For instance, my daughter Cinnamon, who teaches acrylic paint, is a wonderful artist. She does it differently than me. She uses a lot more water than I do. We have a different style of painting, so get the most out of the videos if you do that. Now here's a little bit of I'm going to just put this like this, and like this. This is little tiny narrow tape. I just want to decide how big I want my letters. Does that make sense?
What's the tape on the back of your left hand for? Is that just in case you wanted to write on your hand?
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and use white paint, I think. A white Posca pen on this, and I'm going to say,
excellent tape.
Now, this is the middle right here. So I'm going to say I want the one thing you can do is you can write on the tape so you kind of know where you want to go. It's a little sign painting trick. I did sign painting when I was younger, but the problem is that I'm dyslexic, and I just spell words wrong, and people want the word spelled right.
Which I don't understand.
That was seen to be a key factor in the sign painting, and this is where.
Oh, Nancy is in the house.
Hi, Nancy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sis.
And so people, like I say, people want the words right, spelled right. So there we go. There's the cook, like that. There we are with the, and then we'll do a brush for the slash, for the red slash that goes through it. That's my logo, in case anybody wonders. There we go. So this, my dear friends, is our snow globe. We have one last picture.
Good, so we have one more painting to go.
One more painting to give away.
And
Which
it's
is
a
our
painting
sailboat in the sunset
Oh,
here.
the sailboat in the sunset.
All right, sailboat
That's
6x8 on a
I
canvas.
did one of those.
Now think how pretty. Look at this. Think how pretty this would have been
Oh, on the gold?
on gold. Wouldn't that have been nice?
Yeah.
If you'd done it like this. This was a YouTube video. Think how fun that would have been.
What number
You
do
can
I
see
have?
that.
130.
You can see how rich the Salvador paint colors are. You see how beautifully rich they are. Look at how rich the colors are. They're really good paints. So yes and yes. So we have this and listen, we appreciate everybody hanging in there for this holiday extravaganza, and we
want
to thank Salvador Paints very much. I want to thank our moderators who took time from their Christmas to come play with us, and which I thought was extremely nice. And I've got a couple more little touches to do on the snow globe here. So my white went a little purple on me here in a couple places. So I want to do that. There you go, like that. Just kind of do that a little bit. Make sure that I have this.
So that's the sailboat painting.
It's a sailboat painting. Who's
Sailboat
going to win
Sunset.
that?
That's going to go to West Virginia.
West
I
Virginia.
bet they don't see many scenes like that unless they're on a lake.
Well, they can have that on a lake, yeah.
They could have that on a lake. So that is the sailboat
To West Virginia.
sunset painting 6x8.
And I'll tell you what, if you want to leave something in the comments about how you enjoyed, if you liked our show after the video compiles, leave us a comment. I read every one of them. And if you just want to write in there, Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas, and don't feel like writing anything else, that's not. But if you found something about this show that you found memorable, we appreciate hearing from you. And we're excited to Monday we're going to have something fun. I'm not sure what, but if we're doing it, it's going to be fun. Yes and yes?
One of the sailboat painting is Lisa Ice.
Lisa Ice. All
Is that
right.
somebody you know?
I don't know Lisa, but I like her last name.
It's a
Considering we're
a cool name. It's a neat name. Yeah.
because
Ice.
we're painting all this, ice,
We
and
are now.
snow. Look, see, I had to just sort of touch. This all went a little purple. Remember, I kept saying this all went a little purple on me, and I wanted a little bit of white up here. There you go. I kind of had to make an adjustment for our snow globe here. Yes and yes. And but wow. I think we've got a, Arctic dolphin. It's a good name for this. Yeah?
Arctic Dolphin.
Yeah. Snow globe. Yes and yes?
I like that one.
You
I
like
like
this?
the base on that one. The
I
base
like
is
the
cool.
base. Yeah, I think the base on that is really cool. Congratulations to Miss Ice for winning the original Ginger Cook painting. I will sign that as we speak. That is way cool. I think you should have should use a black pen on that. There's no white anywhere on this. Yeah, and Merry Christmas, everybody. I want to eat cake. I want to go eat some cake.
Let them eat cake, I say, Queenie.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, we'd like to
guys.
remind everybody to go over and watch that, how to put a Christmas tree together.
Yeah, the Tech Bear channel. Watch that. If you just feel like hanging out with us a little longer, you're going to love John putting
If you
that
just
tree
haven't
together.
had enough of us yet,
Yeah,
we could leave you with a laugh.
we'll see you soon.
We'll leave you
See
with,
you Monday.
with the Queen's laugh.
All
You
right.
can never go wrong with the Queen's laugh.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll be back Monday, 5:30 Central Time. Right?
Yep. See you guys.
Monday. Today's
Bye.
Friday. Got 2 days to get ready. We'll be ready. Hey, thanks, everybody. Happy holidays to each and every one of you. And we'll see you still one more time this year. It's going to be the last show of the year.
Is it going to be the last show? There's one more thing I should have done. Should I do it now?
We better do it now while I haven't flipped us over yet.
This needed to come in
So
front of
one
here.
more show of the year, then we're out of here. We did a lot of shows this year.
This
Was
had
that
to come.
marathon?
This little wave had to come this way. I didn't do it. Had to come in front of that rock.
I was wondering about that.
I left it out, but just it was a mistake. But I did
No, it wasn't a mistake. You were waiting for the right moment to put it in.
I was. There you go. All right, that's it. Now I feel like we're in the bubble.
No, we're in the glass
Globe.
glass jar.
I love
thing.
the blue green here, don't you? And you
It's
learned
great.
something. You learned how to use that color mixing journal and why you want it.
Yes. And why you want to make your own.
Why you have to make your own, not just want to, have to. All right, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. We love you.
Bye. I think you did.
Was that okay?
I think so. 20-second spot only takes 30 minutes.
Right here. One of the features that is offered on our website let's try again. Besides a certificate of authenticity on the paintings, which is really the best feature.
Yes, that alone. Click on the thumbnail yet.
I did. I said click on the thumbnail.
Okay,
Then I said, okay. Another great feature of our auction site is the robotic eviction. Start again. You'd think I drank, wouldn't you? All right, sorry.
All right, here we go.
Another great feature.
You want to go from the robot again, or
Yeah.
try to get that silly robot done?
One of the great features of our auction site is our robotic.
Robotic what? Oh, yes.
Is the option of, let me try.
It's a what do they call it, an automatic bidding system?
Okay, that's better because I can't say robot apparently. And bidding at the same time.
But let's go for the automatic bidding system.
To bid, register to bid. Okay, let me start again. All right. I don't know how I can't.
Close. So close. Almost had it.
God, they couldn't afford to have me make a movie. Be there with a
Oh, we could never afford this.
We couldn't afford this. All right, the budget bid for you, and then being able to walk away and not worry that someone has outbid you. Well, that's still good, but
By a quarter. Don't worry about that. What happened to hard hugs from Jon and Ginger?
let's try that again.
No hard hugs here, people. You're on your own. We had our hugs before.
Okay.
Just for a little hard hug. Just a little one. I'm not talking about the 10 one.
Okay. All right.